Please follow me on Twitter at TNAFanSR, and this is going to be your review for OVW episode 724. So I'm going to talk about the pre-show dark matches, which were Jay Bradley versus Eddie Diamond, and Jay Bradley won the match. Hannah Blossom versus Taeler Hendrix, and Hannah Blossom won the match. And then the third match was Melvin Maximus versus Elvis Pridemore, and then the show starts. And after 2 or 3 weeks, Dean Hill, the third commentator, is back in commentary, and yeah, that's all I have to say about him. And then we've got Jamin Olivencia, who comes out, the OVW heavyweight champion. He comes out and he calls out Rob Terry because he thinks that Rob Terry intentionally attacked him last week, and those chair shots were, Rob Terry really meant to attack Jamin Olivencia and hurt Jamin Olivencia. So he basically calls him out, and they start arguing and stuff. And Rob Terry's like, "I'm stronger than you. I don't have to use a steel chair to beat you and everything." And Jay Bradley, the number one contender for the world title. Well, at Saturday Night Special, it was Rob Terry. I'm saying was because it was this Saturday. This review is really late. It's almost after a week. I'm sorry about that, but Rob Terry faced Jamin Olivencia, and whoever won that match, the new world champion or still world champion Jamin Olivencia, would face Jay Bradley for the world title, maybe next week or next Saturday Night Special. So if you want to know the results for this Saturday Night Special, there will be a link to a Facebook fan page about OVWrestling. So go there and check the results out. So yeah, that's basically it. Jay Bradley says that I don't care whoever wins, I'm going to boomstick that person and then become the new world champion. And then we go on to a backstage segment, which is with Mickie John and Taeler Hendrix, and they're basically talking about how they fooled Heidi Lovelace and how they used her, and they just basically laugh about it, and they go out of the room or whatever that place is, and the camera moves, and you can see Heidi Lovelace is hiding behind the door or outside the door, whatever, and she heard everything both Mickie John and Taeler Hendrix said, and she's really upset. You can see that she's sad. Then we go on to a match, which is VIP Club versus Rockstar Spud, Ryan Howe, and Rudy Switchblade. And yeah, it was a quick match, but a good match. Ryan Howe wasn't that impressive at the TNA gut check thing, but he was okay during this match. This is before his gut check match, I guess. And yeah, it was quick tags between Spud and Howe, and good teamwork. And Rudy Switchblade with an elbow drop pinned one of the members of the VIP Club. I think it was Jay Best, I'm not sure. And 1, 2, 3. Spud, Ryan Howe, and Rudy Switchblade win. At the end of the match, they challenged Coalition to a match at Saturday Night Special. And yeah, that's basically it. Then we've got Stephen Baxter and Albert Einstein versus Marcus Anthony, who's a beast. Marcus Anthony, it was a handicap match, 2-on-1 handicap match. The Baxters versus Marcus Anthony, and it was a squash match. Marcus Anthony won the match, a quick squash match. And then we've got the next match is Lady Tapa versus Holy Blossom, or Holly Blossom, whatever. And finally, they are on television. And the Blossoms both came out together, but it was just Holly Blossom versus Lady Tapa. Finally, they were on television. I was happy about it, but this match was awful. I know it was meant to be a squash match, and it was a squash match, but God, Holly Blossom looked terrible in this match. Her match with Lady Tapa, it was bad. It looked like a Divas match from WWE. It wasn't good at all, and the match is going on, and Eddie Diamond, who has a crush on Lady Tapa, is one of the cameramen, and he is holding the camera, and Epiphany, who has retired now. So thank you, Epiphany. She might not listen to it or watch it, whatever, but yeah, thanks to Epiphany. But she comes out and tells Dylan to put the match down, and the match kind of pauses because Lady Tapa leaves Holy Blossom at the corner, and Hannah's just checking up with her sister if she's okay. And Epiphany says that you stole my boyfriend, you stole Eddie Diamond from me and everything, and now you guys are boyfriend and girlfriend. And yeah, she's just basically talking about that. And Lady Tapa says that I don't even know who he is. So Epiphany doesn't believe Lady Tapa, so she challenges Lady Tapa for a match at Saturday Night Special, and Lady Tapa just walks out of the ring with anger on her face and acting crazy. So there was no end to this match. I guess Lady Tapa won because Holy couldn't continue the match. And then we've got Trina, who is the current OVW Women's Champion, or Ladies Champion, or Knockouts, whatever. She's backstage with Heidi Lovelace, and Heidi says that she's heartbroken, and she really believed that Taeler was her friend. So Trina says, "Don't worry, we'll face them at Saturday Night Special in a tag team match." And the cameraman who's filming it, Coalition, comes out of nowhere, and they kidnap the cameraman. So next we've got the TV title match, which is Dylan Bostic versus the current, at that time, Randy Royal, the TV champion. So before the match, Randy tells the referee to check Dylan Bostic's pads, the knee pads, and the ref pulls out the hand knucks, the brass knucks, out of Dylan's pads, and he's disappointed. And then he tells the ref to check Randy's pads, and then when he's checking Randy's pads, he pulls out not his pads, his ring gear, but whatever. He pulls out a brass knucks too out of Randy's pads, whatever it is. Freak it, fuck it, whatever. So during the match, it was a slow match, but yeah, it was kind of enjoyable. Dylan Bostic low blows Randy Royal when the ref is busy with putting the turnbuckle on, which Randy Royal had taken off. So he low blows him, but then the match continues, and Randy Royal gains momentum back, and he takes the chain out of somewhere. I didn't see that. And when he takes the chain out, Tony Gunn, who is his former friend, Randy Royal's former friend, there's a promo of Tony Gunn. He says that, Randy, you attacked me in the groin, and I'm at my home. I'm injured. I'm hurt. But I don't care whoever is the champion after this match. But I'm not gonna let. You're not going to be the champion for a long time, and I'm going to make your life miserable. And when they cut out of that, Randy Royal is still looking at the television because they don't have a big screen there. And Dylan Bostic wins with a roll-up. 1, 2, 3. Dylan Bostic is the new TV champion, and then they'll have a rematch at Saturday Night Special again. For the results of the Saturday Night Special event, there will be a link to ovwrestling.com. I mean, there are no results on ovwrestling.com. There will be later, but you can check out the Facebook fan page. Please go check it out. Thank you. And then there's this promo about the body guy, who is a character, a name, the body guy, who will be coming on television soon. So yeah, it was kind of like Fandangos, but whatever. And then you've got Jessie Godderz versus Nick Dumeyer, and Jessie Godderz calls Nick Dumeyer out, and the match was slow. Didn't really enjoy it that much. I don't enjoy Jessie Godderz at all. I think he's boring and whatever, but yeah, I don't care about him. Nick Dumeyer wins with a roll-up when Jessie Godderz is just, showing off his body and acting cool, whatever. And Dean Hill, the commentator, comes into the ring and interviews Jessie Godderz and says that you're losing your matches. You haven't won a match in 3 months. So if I were in place of you, or if I were you, I would give my contract back if I'd lose another match. So Jessie Godderz says that it is up to us fans. We decide if this will happen. If he loses another match, then should he turn his contract in and leave OVW? So it's on us fans, and we can still do it. The next episode airs on Wednesday. It's Tuesday today, so you've still got this day. Go on at OV Wrestling on Twitter and tweet them, or at Dean Hill's, whatever his username is, or his Twitter thing is. Then we've got Gilbert Corsey, who's interviewing Michael Hayes and Muhammad Ali Vaez, the new Southern Tag Team Champions. And when he starts the interview, and the cameraman that the cameraman that Coalition had stolen, he is in the Coalition's car, and Coalition go into Michael Hayes' house, and they basically make a mess in his house. They throw magazines and decoration pieces and stuff. They sit on his couch, whatever. And then Crimson basically steals Michael Hayes' this medal, or Purple Heart, I think it's called, whatever, the military thing, because Michael Hayes was in the military too. So Crimson says, this is your most, what is it called, most valuable possession or something. He says that this is your most important possession, whatever, and if you want this back, give us the Southern Tag Team Championships back. And then we cut off to the ring again, and Michael Hayes and Muhammad Ali cut great promos here. I really enjoyed these. They have got angry looks. You know, Michael Hayes is kind of sad. He says that he's not gonna yell or anything like Muhammad Ali did. He says that he has this violence in himself, and he's mad for such a long time, and you're gonna see that violence. You're gonna see that angry Michael Hayes at this Saturday. And Muhammad Ali basically talked about how they're going to defeat the Coalition, and this is not a wrestling match, this is a war, and they're going to win this war. So the show ends here, and then we have a post-show dark match, which is Paradise versus Adam Revolver, and Paradise wins the match. Thank you. Please follow me on Twitter at TNAFanSR, like the wrestling Facebook page, Wrestling News Talk, and go to ovwrestling.com for further details on OV Wrestling. Support Ohio Valley Wrestling and TNA Wrestling. Thank you.